Capricorn, you are up for the November Money Tarot Energy Reading. Before I go any further, KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Okay, so this is the money reading for November. The general reading for November is already up for all of the signs. The love readings are also up for all of the signs. The new moon in Scorpio reading for the collective is up. The Halloween reading for the collective is up. Also, I will be doing a full moon in Taurus for the collective. Whatever reading you watch or listen to, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just a person sitting here reading energy in the tarot cards. You know your story better than I ever could. Now that I said all that, let's go ahead and get into the reading. I'm using my Angels of Abundance Oracle deck, and then I'll use my custom Money Tarot deck. All right, may I have the energy for Capricorn for November? May I have the energy for Capricorn for November? May I have the energy for Capricorn for November? What is it that Capricorn needs to hear? What is it that Capricorn needs to hear? What is it that Capricorn needs to hear? May I have a card, please? Part of me wants to take this, but it didn't fall, but I'm going to. I'm going to take one more. Thank you. Now that one came out. What do we got here? Wow. Okay, this is good energy. I like this. So the first card is moonlighting. Moonlighting. So some of you might be taking a side job right now, doing a side hustle. It is what you're doing. Some of you might be working for yourselves on the side. Like you have your regular full-time job and then you work for yourself on the side. The card says, I need the lighting in here. Bear with me. The card says, you can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. Soon, your dream career will take flight and fully support you. So for some of you, this thing that you're doing on the side, it will turn into something more. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, because I literally just heard it in my head. Rome was not built in a day. If you start selling coffee online, you're not about to become bigger than Starbucks next week. It's going to take a minute. So just keep stuff like that in mind. Be consistent in what you do. Even if you feel that you're getting discouraged, maybe it's not working out exactly how you planned as you're starting this or doing this, but you still have to be consistent regardless of how you're feeling. Because consistency does pay off. And passionate consistency really pays off. All right, let's go to the other card. It says, positivity, faith, and optimism. Positivity, faith, and optimism. And this card says, you open the doorway to positive experiences and opportunities with your positive expectations and energy. Do not allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with the path that you are on. Keep the faith and keep going. That was going back to what I was talking about earlier with consistency. Where if you ever feel like you're getting discouraged, you still want to keep moving forward. And this is confirming pretty much what I said, where you have to keep going. And also this is saying you have to have a positive expectation that things will work out. It is what we're looking for here. You don't be in the mind of, oh, well, this is going to go wrong, whatever. Focus on things going right so you can bring in more of that good energy. Right, let's take some cards from the Custom Tarot. Energy for Capricorn for November. Energy for Capricorn for November. Energy for Capricorn for November. What is it that Capricorn needs to hear? What is it that Capricorn needs to hear? What is it that Capricorn needs to hear? May I have some cards, please? Thank you. May I have another card, please? Okay, is that coming? I don't want to take that. I don't know what it is, but I want it to come out instead of half come out. May I have some more cards, please? Thank you. This came out for Scorpio, vacation. Someone might be going on a vacation. May I have some more cards, please? Thank you. May I have some more cards, please? Thank you. What's at the bottom of the deck? Some of you might be getting into cryptocurrency. Just throwing it out there. Some of you may already have cryptocurrency. Something just said that's why you're able to take a vacation. For some of you, again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But some of you may have cashed in on your cryptocurrency and you're using it to actually take a vacation or something. Now, there may have been denial in regards to something, or you may be in denial about something, is what this could be. For some of you, I feel like this denial could have been connected to a bank, like you applied for a bank account, but they didn't open it for you for whatever reason. Banks can be funny like that sometimes. Strangely enough, this was the first card to come out, find a credit union. So if you feel that if this is resonating with you, or this happened to you, or if it happens to you, if you're denied by a regular bank in regards to opening an account, you may want to find a credit union instead. Not saying that they won't have any type of background checks or what have you, but their background checks may not be as stringent as, let's say, a commercial bank's background checks are. Also, something is saying that you need to do your research before you apply if you decide to go find a credit union. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not giving financial advice. I'm just reading the energy and the tarot cards. That's all I'm doing. If you decide to open an account with the credit union, before you go apply, you may want to compare and contrast and look for the information to try and find out what are their requirements and what type of background checks do they do. Do they use check systems? Do they use early warning systems? What type of background checks do they do when you open an account with them? But I feel for some of you, if this is resonating, you will have better luck with the credit union than with the regular bank. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Another card that came out is give or donate to charity. Give or donate to charity. I feel that if you make the effort to do this, that energy is going to come back to you as long as it comes from a good place. Don't do this because KC said, oh, you should give or donate to a charity because you're going to get something back. No. You do it because it's on your spirit. I'm just bringing it up. You still have free will. And when you do it, you don't do it to get something back. You do it to give and help other people. It is what you do. I'm just telling you, this is the card that came out that says, hey, you want to do this. And based off of the energy, which this is well-known energy, about giving and then receiving back. Because things have to be balanced. It isn't a thing of where people can give and give and give and give and never receive. That there isn't any balance to that. And if something is unbalanced, it will create confusion and instability. So it has to be balanced. Based off of that rule, if you give from your heart, more than likely something is going to come back in for you. So give or donate to a charity. But the thing here is, I feel consistency is really, really big here. And the other thing is, don't lose hope in your dreams. And I feel like I might title this that. Don't lose hope in your dreams. Because this moonlighting and then the positivity, faith, and optimism, this is don't lose hope in your dreams, is what this is. These other cards can be connected to all of this. Also, something I just heard too, for some of you opening a business, maybe it was turned down at a bank, but you need to go to a credit union and see if you can open a business account there. I just heard that. So yeah, don't lose hope in your dreams. All of this other stuff is just add-ons to this, is what it is. All right? KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. This podcast is carried on Apple, Spotify, Google, iHeartRadio, Pandora, Overcast, Bullhorn, Amazon Music, Audible, and several other podcasting platforms. Please feel free to listen to this podcast on whatever platform is most convenient for you. KIRWKC on all the social media platforms. Till next time, be blessed.